Hi everyone, it's Daisy and welcome to today's video. Today we are going to be unboxing the Diamine 2025 Advent Calendar. For those of you who don't know about what this stationery item is, Diamine has been making this Advent calendar. It's an ink Advent calendar where you open one ink per day starting in December and leading up to the 25 days until Christmas. So Diamine has been making this Advent calendar, I think, since 2019. So this is 2025. So this is actually the 6th year that they're making this Diamine Advent ink calendar. It's something that we really look forward to here at Yoseka, and for me, it is like a big sign that the holidays are coming when I begin to hear more about the Advent calendar. So this year, this is the teal edition. We will put some pictures of the past editions here in pictures, but there's been different colors every year. So there's been a purple edition and a black edition. The first year they did blue, and every year they do kind of like a different color packaging on the outside, but the concept is the same. It's an Advent calendar where you open one ink per day for every day in December leading up to Christmas. So there's 25 inks. They are all in these small packages. I will show you the back of this one. They're all in these small packages. I think that these are about 7 ounces, if I remember correctly. And then on the final day, the 25th day, you get the full 30 milliliter size of the Diamine ink. I'm not going to show you too much about what the ink colors are because I don't want to spoil it for anybody since this video is being filmed in early December, and some of you might still be unboxing your Advent calendars per day as you go. But I did want to explain the concept a little bit. It is one of our favorite items that comes out during the holidays every single year, and the teal edition is the 2025 edition. So I'm going to pause and give everybody an alert now that I do plan on showing the 25 colors that are in the box of the Advent calendar for this year. So if you don't want to see any spoilers for your ink color, like if you've got the Advent calendar and you're going day by day, you should stop the video here. But I just spent about the last 2 hours swatching all of the ink colors out, and we'll be releasing day by day individual ink colors for each day throughout the days of December. But I just spent the last couple of hours swatching the entire Diamine Advent ink calendar. I do have the swatches here on little pieces of paper. What I used for swatching is one of my favorite tools. It's the Kakimori brass nib plus the nib holder. This is like a super versatile swatching tool. I use it specifically for swatching, just in case anyone is curious. That's what I use. And I'm going to go ahead and show you all the 25 ink swatches and go through some of my personal favorites and just like things that were really memorable about some of them, because 25 inks is a lot, but some of them really did stand out. So here you have day 1, Celestial Skies. This is a really pretty one, like a shimmer ink with a teal base. Day 2, Energy Sheen. This one was, not one of the standout ones, a pretty reliable purple. Day 3, Pigment. So one of the really fun things about the Advent calendar is that the inks are all very different types of inks. So among the 25 inks, you have some standard dye-based inks, you have scented inks, and then it's the holidays. So of course, all of the inks are very fun holiday themed names, but of course you also have sheening inks, you have shimmering inks, and this year they even did pigment inks and some pigment shimmer ink. So there's some new combinations. There's chameleon inks, which are sort of the very color changing. There's chameleon shimmer. There's all of these different combinations. And I think this year they really kind of like went all out with a lot of the different combinations that I've never seen before. So, okay, back to flipping through the swatches. I just had to explain that aspect as well to the Advent calendar. So this is day 3. A Carousel is a pigment color. You can see it's almost like a very painty red color, very thick pigment. This one, Smoky Tobacco, This was a gorgeous brown. I really like this color, but this was a scented ink. And I don't know, I did not like the smell of this. Let me know in the comments if you have been swatching and you're up to smoky tobacco and you're like, the smell is so strong. It kind of reminds me of like Chinese traditional medicines for some reason. But yeah, this one stood out for maybe not so good of a reason. Marie Rose, this was very light but very pretty now that it's dried. When it was not dried, this was not one of my favorites. It was too light, and then I don't know, I didn't think the color was like too festive, to be honest, but now that it's dry, it's like kind of peachy, kind of pretty. So all right. Fur and Fog, this was a very pretty shimmer color. Blush, pretty cute. Dreamcatcher, Extreme Sheen. They're not lying about that. This really is Extreme Sheen. Bittersweet, this is like a mint color, kind of surprising for the advent calendar since it's like a holiday theme. I wasn't expecting it, but it is a pretty color. Nostalgia, this one was gorgeous. I really liked how this is a shimmer and it's like a purpley brown. Really gorgeous. Burr Pigment Shimmer, very, very pigmented, very shimmery, if you like that kind of thing. Bubbly, this did not impress me until I saw it dry, and then I was like, okay, this is properly, you know, as it should be. Mittens, Pigment Pink, Molten Basalt. Some of these names, writing them, I was like, I had to check my spelling. It was not everyday words. This one was okay for me. Frostbite is shimmer. This one was also okay, but you know, fun. I think sometimes people do look for like shimmer on like a darker base, and this is definitely satisfying that. Ruby Taffeta, bright red shimmer. Gala, Laurel, day 18. Day 19, Overcast. Day 20, Ambiance. I really like this one too. I think this is a really unique color and I really, really appreciate it. It's shimmer and it's like a peachy, blushy pink. Chameleon Ink. I'm a fan of this one. Chaos, Extreme Sheen. I love the name Chaos. It is extremely sheening. It's like a dark burgundy, reddish purple. You can see it has extreme sheen. That's day 21. Day 22, Pineapple Spritz. I don't know, I'm not a big yellow ink person, but maybe this would be fun if you are a yellow ink person. And this was, I think like the problem with a lot of inks, yellow inks, not dark enough to see. This one, because it's a pigment yellow ink, you can definitely see it and it's shimmer, so it has like another fun element to it. So Pineapple Spritz, for those of you who like yellow inks, this one is quite fun. And then Chameleon over here, pretty wintry. Day 24, Antler. I really liked this one. It's a pigment brown ink. And then the last day, Myrrh the Merrier. I had to check my spelling on this one. Myrrh the Merrier, shimmer and sheen, day 25, Merry Christmas. There's no surprises here. It's shimmer and it's sheening, and it's like a dark green, almost like a teal blue, borderline blue ink. So there you have it. Those are the 25 days of the Diamine Advent Ink Calendar. I definitely had some favorites. The ones that stood out to me for the good reasons were Diamine Inkvent Day 6, that's Fur and Fog, and Diamine Inkvent Day 10, Nostalgia, which was a chameleon ink. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Can't wait for that full bottle to come out. Diamine Inkvent Day 20, Ambiance, Chameleon Ink, gorgeous. Diamine Inkvent Day 21, Chaos, love the name, love the color, I think it really suits it, I love it. And one that stood out, Diamine Inkvent Day 4 stood out. I will never forget the smell of that. Woo! All right. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Here at Yoseko, we usually do, if we have any remaining boxes of the Advent calendar towards like the start of December or the middle of December, and people don't necessarily want to get the advent calendar once we're already a week into December. We do open these up and sell the individual bottles individually, so be on the lookout for that if you are interested in that at all. And like I was saying, Diamine usually releases these by the full bottle after about 6 months or so. So if you really love one of the ink colors that I showed here, you don't necessarily have to splurge for the entire advent. You don't have to just get the little bottle once we break them up. You can wait for the full bottle from Diamine to release them, because they do usually do that every year. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it was helpful for you. Let us know in the comments if you're doing some kind of advent calendar this holiday season. And from all of us here at Yoseka, we really do wish you a happy holidays, some fun stationery, lots of joy, lots of laughter in your coming few weeks as we lead up to the end of the year. Thank you so much for watching this video, and we'll see you in the next one.